Thank you all for joining this meeting today. I'll be hosting this Zoom meeting. The program is about 60 minutes. During this program, all participants will be muted. And if you have any questions, you can drop those questions in the chat box and we can answer. Note that there will also be a question and answer session at the end. And without any additional delay, I would like to hand over to our MC, Sushma, who is our AATA ambassador from Pennsylvania.
Solmeli mataklige inikane nama onje edde kelasa shuru malperege ini mata ottata mata uru boka para uru daklige enna mokida etkondulla mata nama the AATA members boka joke leg apernag mataklegla onji mala welcome. Then ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ನಡೆ ಅಮೆರಿಕಾದ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲ್ಚರನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೋಕ್ಲಿಗೆ ತಿಕ್ಕುಲಕ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಮಾತ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂಚ ಇನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ತಬ್ಲಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಐಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಲ್ಪೇರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಘ್ನಹರ್ತ ಗಣೇಶನ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಲ್ಪಗ ಪಂಡ್ ಇನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟದನೇ ಬಾಲೆ ಸಾನ್ವಿ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಸುಹಾನ್ ಅಕುಲ್ ನಮ್ಮ ರಜನಿ ಅಸೈಗೋಲಿ ಆರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಆದಿಲ್ಲೇರು ಅರ್ನ ಜೋಕುಲು ಮಸ್ತ್ ಪ್ರತಿಭಾವಂತೆ ಜೋಕುಲು ಅವಳ ಸಾನ್ವಿ ಫ್ಲೂಟ್ ದೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಭಾಗವತಿಕೆಲ್ಲ ಮಲ್ತೊಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾತಾಗ್ಲಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತಿನ ಪಾಟ್ಲಾ ಸತೀಶ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿನೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಆರು ಮಲ್ದೇರು ಸೊ ಇತ್ತೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಶುರು ಮಲ್ಪೆರಿಗೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಾನ್ವಿ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಸುಹಾನನ ಲೆತ್ತೊಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಲೂಟ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ತಬ್ಲಾರ್ ಸುಹಾನ ತಬ್ಲಾ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಲ್ಪೇರು ಅದ್ರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ
ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಂತ್ಲಿಗ್ಯಾರೇನಾ ಪೂಜಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಜಗದೀಶ್
ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಲ್ತೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮೆರಾ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡು 1 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮಲ್ತೆ
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್
ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಮಲ್ತೊಂದಲ್ಲ ಅವೇ ಓಕೆ ಸರ್
ಎಂಚಿತಿ ಮಗನ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ಎಂಚಿತಿ ಮಗನ ಪಡೆಯಲು ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ಅಂಚಿತಿ ಬಾಲದ ತುಂಬುದಾರತಿ ಅಂಚಿತಿ ಬಾಲದ ತುಂಬುದಾರತಿ ಎಂಚಿತಿ ಮಗನ ಪಡೆಯಲು ಪಾರ್ವತಿ तड़पट के बीगे इंचिति मगन पड़े पार्वती इंचिति बालिद तुम्बुदारती इंचिति मगन पड़े पार्वती एतरति पीन अंगल पदाये आगे मात्र उनसे दाड़ेगे एतरति पीन अंगल पदाये आगे मात्र उनसे दाड़ेगे ಎಂಚಿತಿ ಮಾಂಗನ ಪಡೆಯಲು ಭಾರತೀ ಅಂಚಿತಿ ಬಾಲಿದ ಮುಕುದಾರತಿ ಎಂಚಿತಿ ಮಾಂಗನ ಪಡೆಯಲು ಭಾರತೀ ಎಂಚಿತಿ ಮಾಂಗನ ಪಡೆಯಲು ಭಾರತೀ.
Thank you, Saanvi Bokka Suhan. Itu show kuda pandar niklo. Nama nanada ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಾಲ ತೊಂದರೆದ ಅಂತ ಪೋಪುನ್ ಬಂದ್ವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾನದಿಗೆ ಬಿನ್ನೇರ್ ಆಯ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಉಡುಪೇರಿಗೆ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್. ಬೊಕ ಅರ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂಚೂರು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾತ ಒಂದು ತೆರೆಯೋನು ಮಸ್ತ್ ಜನ ಗೊತ್ತುಪ್ಪು ಅರ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೊತ್ತುಪ್ಪಂದಿನಕ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಉಂಡು ಅರ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪಂಡ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಯ್ನಾತ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು ಯಾನಿತ ಪಂತ ಅರ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ನ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಹರೆಕಳ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ತುಪ್ಪೂರು ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಅವು ಮಂಗಳೂರದ ಕೈತಲ್ ರಡೂರು ಆರ್ ಮಲ್ಲಾತಿನಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಉಪ್ಪುನಿತ ಆಸ್ಟಿನ್ ಟೆಕ್ಸಸ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಆದುಲ್ಲೇರು ಆರ್ ಆಟದ ದುಂಬುದ ಕಮಿಟಿಡ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಆದಿತ್ತೇರು ಅಂಚೆನೆ ಬೇತೆಲ ಸಂಘಡ್ ಬಾರಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆದುಲ್ಲೇರು ಆಸ್ಟಿನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಂಘ ಅಂಚೆನೆ ನಾವಿಕಾ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಇತ್ಯಾರ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆದ ಶಿವಳ್ಳಿ ಕುಟುಂಬ ಆಫ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಅಮೆರಿಕಾಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆದುಲ್ಲೇರು ಅಲ್ಪ ವೈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆದುಲ್ಲೇರು ಅಂಚೆನೆ ಅರ್ನ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಟ್ದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ನ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಪನ್ಪಿನ ಪನೋಡಾಂಡ ಆರ್ ಮಲ್ಲ ಸಪೋರ್ಟರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಮಾತಾ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅರೆ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅರ್ನ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಯಕ್ಷಗಾನಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಕಲ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯಮಡ್ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆದುಲ್ಲೇರು ಅಂಚೆನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಉಡುಪೇರು ಒಂದು ನಾಟಕ ಇಡ್ಲ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ತಮಿಳ್ ಒಂದು ಭಾಷೆಡ್ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ದಟ್ಲ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆದುಲ್ಲೇರು ಅಂಚೆನೆ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಯ್ನ ಆಸ್ಟಿನ್ ಶೇಕ್ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ಡ್ಲ ಆರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೇರು ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಒಂದು ಅಂಚೆನೆ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಒಂಜಿ ಚಲನಚಿತ್ರ ಆಯ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಚಲನಚಿತ್ರ ವಿಸ್ಮಿತ ಪನ್ಪಿನವೆನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲ ಮಲ್ತಿದ್ದೇರು ಆಕ್ಟ್ಲ ಮಲ್ದೇರು ಅಂಚ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಪ್ರತಿಭಾವಂತ ಪರ್ಸನರಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಪನೋಡುಂದಿಚ್ಚಿ ಅಂಚೆನೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಕಷನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ರದ ಆರ್ ಇತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಕೇರಳದ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ದ ಚೆಂಡೆ ಕಲ್ತುಂಬುಲ್ಲೇರು ದುಂಬ ಮೇರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಕಾಶನ್ ಪಲಂಬಾಲ್ಕೋಡ್ ಅರ್ನ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆದಿತ್ತೇರು ಅಂಚೆನೆ ಇತ್ತೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಅರುಣ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಅರ್ದ ಕಲ್ತುಂಬುಲ್ಲೇರು ಅಂಚ ನನ್ಲ ಅಂಚ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಉಂಡು ಪಂಡ್ರೆಗ್ ಅಂಡ ಒಂಜಿ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಮರಿ ಅರ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನಿತ್ತೆ ಉಡುಪೇರೇನು ಇದು ಎರಡು ಪಾತೆರ ಪಂಡ್ರೆಗ್ ಲೆಪ್ಪ ಅಂಚೆನೆ ಐದು ದುಂಬು ಒಂಜಿ ದೀಪ ಪೊತ್ತಾದ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ
ಒಲ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸುಷ್ಮಾ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ದೀಪ ಹೊತ್ತೊಪ್ಪೆ. ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ ಸೊಲ್ಮೇಲು. Thank you, Sushma, for that beautiful introduction. And any by dina Gurukulayana Rajesh Pai Arige, ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟದ ಗುರ್ಕಾರ್ಲಾಯನ ಶ್ರೀವಳ್ಳಿ ಅಕ್ಕ, ಆಟದ ಅಡ್ವೈಸರ್ಸ್, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಅಂಬಾಸಿಡರ್ಸ್, ఒక ఆటದ సమితి సదస్యనాకులు, ఒక ఆట మెంబర్స్ హు ఆర్ హియర్, ఒక ప్రాస్పెక్టివ్ స్టూಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಪೇಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇರೆ ಮಾಂತೆರಗ್ಲ ಎನ್ನ ಸೊಲ್ಮೇಲು ಇನಿ ಎಂಕ್ ಒಂಜಿ ರೆಡ್ಡು ಪಾತೆರ್ರೆ ಈ ಒಂಜಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಡು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸೋತು ಎನ್ನೋ ಒಂಚೂರು ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ ಹಂಚೋವರೆ ಲೆತ್ತಿನೇಕ್ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲ. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ನಲಕ ಮೂಳು ಕೆಲವು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಕ್ಲಿಗೆ ತುಳು ಬರ್ಪುಂಡ ಇಜ್ಜೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಪುಂಡ ಇಜ್ಜೆ ಗೊತ್ತದ್ದಿ ಅಂಚ ಯಾನ ಒಂಚೂರು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ವೆ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಕೇನುಂಡತ್ತೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸುರುಕು ಪಂಡ for anybody to take up an art form or any education, the first thank you note should go to the parents, right? Because without their encouragement, nothing is possible with the children. Children are in their formative years. They don't know what to choose, what to pick, what would be essential for their life. But parents play a key role in engaging them in all such activities. So while education is so important, we are always focused on the mainstream education. Like, Yanla Ilyupunaga, there was always an emphasis to shine in the academics, and any other education form took a backseat. So back in those days, very few people realized that there is education outside of the mainstream academia as well, right? So one of that is the art forms. I always emphasize, the importance of art forms for every kid. While the mainstream education helps them build a career, the art forms that they engage in, learn, and continue will always be by their side, helping them live a better life, helping them solve the problems in their professional life, as well as bring them peace and happiness, much more than what their mainstream work or education would bring, right? That's why I keep telling all the parents, engage or introduce your children in at least 2 or 3 art forms, like it could be performing arts or otherwise arts like painting and things like that, or sculpture, right? And when we come to performing arts or such kind, so there is the dance form, there is the music form, and when we come to music, there are several ways, right? You could engage your kid in a pure classical music, vocal music, or otherwise you can help them pick some of the instruments that actually align them with the art of music all the time, right? And one such instrument is tabla. And it's so nice to be here for the event, which concerns about teaching this art form of tabla, right? So provide the opportunities to kids in all art forms. They down the line, they will show interest in a few of them, and then they will pick it up and then be with it forever in the life, right? So that said, music is an essential part of everybody's life, I would say, right? It always helps in creative learning, aids in problem solving, especially when it comes to percussion instruments, right? They're a little special because they're all rhythm based. If you look at rhythm, right, any percussion instrument, when you take the rhythm or the third and whatever patterns that are there, they are scientifically proven to be mathematical patterns, right? So learning this, any rhythm based instrument helps you in understanding those patterns, number one. And number two, the rhythm that you hear in this percussion music is also in your life. Starting from a heartbeat to whatever you do, everything has a rhythm in it, right? So from my experience, I've noticed, people who learn percussion instruments, right, have a definitive way of focusing on things and getting it done in a specific pattern without much errors in whatever they do, albeit solving problems in their education or at their professional companies, right? So that said, you're all, whoever is enrolled in this program as students, you're all blessed to actually get this opportunity. Um, and I know Gurukulu will teach you the foundational learning initially, which is very, very essential. It requires a lot of commitment. And so to give you an example, right? ಯಾನ್ಲ ಕೇರಳದ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ದ ಚೆಂಡೆ ಕಲ್ತಿನ ಪಂಡೆರಾರು ಎಂಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಒಂಜರೆ ವರ್ಷ ಎಂಕ್ಲು ಗುರುಕುಲು ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪಲಂಬಲ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಕೇರಳ ಇತ್ತೇನೆ ಎಂಕ್ಲು ಝೂಮ್ ಕಲ್ತಂತ ಇತ್ತೇನ we were required to hit on stone. Any chenda, even in Dakshina Kannada region, chenda is always learnt beginning with hitting on stone, right? For 1 year, that is the extent of commitment we require, right? Who would begin learning on a stone, not to see or touch the instrument for 1 year, right? So the fundamentals there is that when you're learning initially, you have to learn it the hard way and the right way. That will help you in mastering that art form down the line, right? So with this said, I would say, be attentive to the entire workshop or classes and show the continuance, practice and perseverance and continue your music journey. This will be my message to all the kids here. And we're talking about teachers, right? Not there are accomplished artists in every art form, right? But not everybody can be good teachers. Like big stalwarts I've heard are not good at teaching, right? Teaching art is another art by itself, and not everyone has. Here we are fortunate to have Rajesh Anna being an accomplished artist himself and being a patient and great teacher. So getting such a teacher is not easy. Make use of the opportunity. Learn the tabla art form very well, right? Yeah, not to forget my sincere appreciation to AATA for all the programs that they bring throughout the year. Programs keeping in mind all age groups for every family and adding cultural value to the families and family members, along with encouraging and teaching and nurturing our Tulu language. Best wishes to AATA, its patrons, and all students of music today. Thank you.
Thank you, Udupa. That was such an inspirational talk. I'm sure the students truly will appreciate the chance that they have been given to learn this art form, which is very pleasing and very, I think, calming too at times of stress, which we all face in today's world. So thank you so much, Prakash. So welcoming Guru Kulaina Rajesh Pai. To say a few words about him, again, a very accomplished performer and a true appreciator of this art form. So, adna ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂಚೂರು ಪಾಠ. So, Sri Rajesh Pai Kalsanka started learning the tabla in Udupi, Karnataka at a very young age. So, on a formal training under Gurukulaina Sri Hari Marathe and Sri Vittaldas Bhatt for 10 years. So as part of the training, he received distinction in several state and national level exams conducted by Akhila Bharatiya Gandharva Mahavidyalaya Mandal. So he's a very versatile tabla artist and instructor in the Boston area, and he has performed with many forms of Hindustani and Carnatic classical music genres such as instrumentals, ghazal, tumri, dadra, bhajans, semi-classical, as well as Kathak and Bharatanatyam dance forms. So welcoming nama Gurukulaina Rajesh Pai nam matakle gonchu like irna patira kingan and letumila.
Thank you, Sushmaka. First of all, thanks AATA. ಪುರಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸೊಲ್ಮೇಲು. ಸೊ ಆಟದ ಈ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ಗೆ ಭಾರಿ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗೊಂದುಂಡು ಯಾಕಂಡ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಎಂಕರೇಜ್ ಮಲ್ತುನ್ಲೇರ ಬೊಕ್ಕ US ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಕೆನಡಾದ ಪೂರ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗೊಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆರ್ಟ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ವಾಟ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಅದರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ರೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಟು ಪೀಪಲ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ programs like this. So this is a great initiative. So thank you, Shreevalli. Thank you, Bhaskar. Thanks to Jagdish, Sushma, and Prakash for a wonderful introduction and talking good things, kind things about our art form. Okay, so like Sushma said, I'm from Udupi. My full name is Rajesh. I grew up in the heart of the Udupi. Now, one interesting thing about Udupi, I have to tell you before we do this. So when I grew up, so most of the Udupi's environment was Karnataki music, classical music. Karnataki means that they play violin, mridangam, and those kind of things. And tabla was just coming up. The Hindustani in our community, we were singing. My mother would sing bhajans every day, and she would ask me to come and play. I did not have tabla, just like Prakash Udupa said. 3 years at home, I was playing on the table. I was playing on the mane. Mane is a wooden piece where I was playing because I did not have a tabla set. And my dad would never buy me one because he did not know it was very expensive. And what happens if I spoil it? I was a young child, 8-year-old child, or 6 to 8, 7, 8 years, 7, 8 years of child. So my father did not buy it. So only time I get to play tabla is when I go to my teacher's class every week. So I used to have 2 classes in a week, Saturday, Sunday. And my teacher used to come all the way from Karkala because, like I said, Udupi is full of Karnataki music, and Hindustani teachers were very less there. And my revered teacher, Sri Hari Marathe, used to come from Durga, place called Durga in Karkala. And he's actually a Mardagam artist, not even a tabla artist. But he realized the importance and popularity of tabla, and because he had very nice technique, so he would teach us tabla, but mostly mardangam beats he used to teach me. So a couple of years I learned from him, and I really loved it. I mean, especially the way he taught. He was very patient, smiling, and after all, it's rhythm, right? You play mardangam, tabla, or chande, or drums, whatever. It's just a rhythm. And then they would give me a lot of opportunities to perform, like at the school performances, with songs, with dancers. So I got a lot of opportunity. Plus, I used to play at home. And then what really took me off is during my Upanayana, it's Munji, my Chikama, my mother's sister, she actually gave me a gift of a tabla set, and then I so happy, like Prakash ji said, after 1 year he got to touch tabla, I mean touch chende. So I got to touch tabla after 2.5, I mean my own tabla. Until then I used to use borrowed tabla, things like that. And then I enjoyed it. We had a good environment also. People would encourage us and things like that. So, and then I went to another teacher who is a hardcore tabla teacher, and with him I did a lot of exams. 6 exams I did, 5 national and 1 state, and there was proper Hindustani, typical tabla bowls, kaidas, and all kind of things. So that's where I picked up. But again, I used to have constant encouragement in terms of parents would encourage me, my teacher would encourage me, and we would have, as you know, in South Canada, it's all temple. It's a temple town, right? I mean, you have temples every 100 feet, every 100 meters. You have temples. Every temple has bhajan atmosphere. So you just go there and play tabla. You just listen to the. So we grew up with this bhajan and devotional environment, and because of which it was an enriching experience. So similar, I have similar mindset when I teach my students. So obviously, I mean, if they become great tabla players, it's fantastic, it's a bonus, but my first aim is that you should learn art form like tabla, percussion. That way you know at least how to play basic beats, how to accompany songs, how to even give a small private solo event, like maybe a kaida, maybe some rhythm, some tals, and keep it with you, and then you can nurture it throughout your life. It is an art form, is always something that is not for a short time, right? I mean, you practice it and you keep it for a whole life. And whenever you feel stressed, or you want to relax, or you want to divert, you can always use it. I mean, that's how it has for me. It has been a very enriching life, and I get to meet a lot of good people. Like one example is I met so many AATA people because of tabla, and I can go to a lot of people's houses, different places. So that is about me. And then about the tabla, as you know, it is the most popular drums in India. It is currently played for all kind of forms, be it Hindustani, Karnataki, or fusion, or Western, or solo. Everything. It's very, very, very popular. So even hardcore South, Karnataki South Indian belts like Tamil Nadu or Kerala, they use this very, very regularly. Movie music everywhere. So this is a great opportunity ATA has given to all the students of both US and Canada. I think you should take it in both the hands, try your level best, Try to suck in whatever information you can get. Try to practice. Practice is another main thing. You have to do it, and then you will really enjoy it. Okay, so this is a very basic thing I wanted to talk about tabla. I know we have more and more talking. We have more sessions coming up, and I'll also be giving some very brief idea about tabla set after some time. So just wanted to conclude by saying one more time, thanks to ATA for this wonderful opportunity, not only for me, but for everyone, all the participants, parents, as well as students. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you make the full benefit of it. Namaskara.
Thank you, Gurukule. Like it said that learning has no age, and I'm sure you have seen all the sign-ups. So we are all looking forward to hearing your students play in all our functions. Thank you for introducing us and giving more information on tabla. ನಮ್ಮ ಇತ್ತದ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿ ಆಯ್ನ ಶ್ರೀವಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಯಿನ ರಡ್ಡು ಪಾತೆರ ಪಂಡ್ರೆಗ್ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಆಯ್ದುಂಬು ನಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರೀವಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಯಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾದ ಪನೊಡೊಂದೇ ಇಜ್ಜಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಗೊತ್ತುಪ್ಪನ್ನಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಲೊಪ್ಪಯರು ಆಟಾಡ ರಿಲೇಟ್ ಉಪ್ಪನಕ್ಲು ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ನೋಸ್ ಸೊ ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಅ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ಮೈ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ experience is I've never met a person who is so involved and so hardworking and passionate about our Tulu culture. She has taught Tulu Lipi and very successfully globally, and people are still contacting me and asking when she's starting the next one. She's now involved, very passionate about Bhagavad Gita. She's helping out ISKCON do that, and she's learning too. So I don't know how she finds the time. She's a true inspiration and an amazing leader for our organization. So welcoming her to talk to a couple of inspirational words from Shreevalli.
Thank you, Sushma. Okay. ಆಟದ ಮಾತ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿನ ಓಕೆ ಕೇನುಡ ಯಾನ್ ಪಾತೆರ್ನ
ಅನ್ನಂದು ಕೇನುಡು ಇರು ಪನ್ನೆ ಕೇಂಡು ತುಳುನಾಡದ ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಒಕ್ಕ ಮಂದಾರ ಪೂಗೆ ಇರು
ಓಕೆ ಸೊಲ್ಮೆಲು ಮಾತೆರೆಗ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲೇಸದ ಮಾನಾದಿಗೆದ ಬಿನ್ನೆರ್ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಉಡುಪಣ್ಣಗ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಗುರುಕುಲ ಐನ ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಅಣ್ಣಗ್ ಆಟದ ಮಾತ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿನಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಆಟದ ಸದಸ್ಯರೆಗ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾಸ್ಕರ್ ಅಣ್ಣಗ್ ಬತ್ತಿನ ಪೂರ ಬಿನ್ನೆರೆಗ್ ಮಾತ ತುಳು ಬಾಂಧವರೆಗ್ಲ ಅಂಚೆನೆ ಇನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಬಿಂದುಲಾಯಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಲ್ಪಾರ್ತಿಲೆಗ್ ನಿಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಪೂರ ಯಾನೆಯನ್ನ ಉಡಲ್ ದಿಂಜಿನ ಸೊಲ್ಮೆಲೆನ್ ಪನ್ಪೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟ ಪುಟ್ಟದಿನಿದಾಯ ಪಂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ನ್ ಯಾನ್ ಪೂರ ಜನಲ ನೆಟ್ ತುಳು ಬರ್ಪುಣದೆನ್ನುವೆ ಪಂಡ ರಡ್ಡು ಜೋಕ್ಲೆನ್ ಬಿಡುದು ಪೂರ ಮಲ್ಲಕುಲೆ ಉಲ್ಲರ್ ಅಂಚದ್ ಓಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟ ಪುಟ್ಟದಿನಿ ದಾಯ ಪಂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿನ ಒರಿತದ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾಷೆನು ಒರಿತದ್ ದುಂಬುದ ಜನಾಂಗಗ್ ಪೀಳಿಗೆಗ್ ದಾಂಟ ಓಡು ಪನ್ಪುನ ಒಂಜಿ ಉದ್ದೇಶಡು ಐಕಾದ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಆಟಡು ಮಸ್ತ್ ಬೇಲೆಲೇನು ಮಲ್ತೊಂದುಲ್ಲ ತುಳು ಎಕಡೆ ಸುಷ್ಮಕ್ಕ ಪಂಡೆರ್ ತುಳು ಲಿಪಿ ಕಲ್ಪವನಿಂದ ಅವು ಬೊಕ್ಕ ತುಳು ಪಾತೆರೆ ಕಲ್ಪಾಯಿನಿ ಐಡ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೋಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಕಲ್ಪು ನೆಟ್ಟು ಅಂತೆ ಉಮೇದ್ ಬರ್ಪುನ ಉಮೇದ್ ಕೊರಡು ಪನ್ಪುನ ನೆಟ್ಟು ಆಟ ಬಿ ಪನ್ಪುನ ಕ್ವಿಜ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಮಲ್ತದ್ ಐಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೋಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಲ ಕೊರ್ಪುನ ಒಂಜಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನ್ ಮಲ್ತೊಂದುಲ್ಲ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ನಮ್ಮ ತುಳುತ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯನು ಊರೊರ್ಮೆ ಪಸರೊಡು ಪನ್ಪುನ ಉದ್ದೇಶಡು ರಾಣಿ ಅಬ್ಬಕ್ಕ ಪನ್ಪುನ ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿಲ ಮಲ್ತದ ನಿಕುಲ್ ಪೂರ ಐತ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನವನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯೋಡು ನಿಕುಲ್ ಪೋಡ್ ಐನ್ ಪೂರ ತೂವೋಡು ಐಡ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಜವನೆರೆಗ್ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆವಡು ಪನ್ಪುನ ಒಂಜಿ ಉದ್ದೇಶಡು ಬ್ಯಾನಿಯನ್ ವೇ ಅಕಲ್ನ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರೊಂದು ಮದಿಮಯೇ ಮದಿಮಲ್ ಪನ್ಪುನಂಚಿನ ಒಂಜಿ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಮೋನಿಯಲ್ ಸೈಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಲ್ತದ ಬೊಕ್ಕಲ ಒಂಜಿ ಪಜ್ಜ ದುಂಬುಪೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮುರಣಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಧಾನಿ ಮೋದಿಜಿ ನಮ್ಮ ನ್ಯೂಯಾರ್ಕ್ ಬತ್ತೇರು ಆನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಬರ್ಪುನಾನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲೆ ಯಕ್ಷಗಾನ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಪಿಲಿನಲಿಕೆ ಚಂಡೆ ತಾಸೆ ಉಂಡೆನು ಪೂರ ನಮ್ಮ ಊರ್ದ ಜನಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಪರ ಊರ್ದ ಜನಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಪೂರ ಒಂಜಿ ಮುಟ್ಟವನ ಅಂಚಿನ ಕೆಲ್ಸಲ ಒಂಜಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟರ್ದು ಮಲ್ತ ನಮ್ಮ ಐದ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಒಂಜಿ ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಬಿಸು ಪರ್ಬ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಯ್ಯಪಲ ಮಲ್ಪುವ ಐಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಲ್ಪ ಇತ್ತಿನ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಲೆಗ್ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊರಡು ಪನ್ಪುನ ಉದ್ದೇಶಡು ಪೂರ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಲ್ನ ದೆತ್ತೊಂದು ಪೂರ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಜೋಕುಲು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಲ್ಪೆರ್ ಅಕ್ಷಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಉಲ್ಲೆರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಲ್ಪೈನಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟದ ನನೊಂಜಿ ಮುಟ್ಟುಕಲ್ ಇನಿತ್ತ ದಾದ ಪಂಡ ತಬಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ದ ಉದೀಪನೆ ಲಾಂಡ್ ಅವಲ ಉದೀಪನೆ ಆಯ್ನ ಒಂಜಿ ಮಲ್ಪೆರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಉಡುಪಣ್ಣೆ ಬತ್ತೇರು ಆರು ನಮ್ಮ ದುಮ್ಮುದ ಕಮಿಟಿದ ಕಾರ್ಯಂತೆರ್ ಆದಿತ್ತೇರು ಆರ್ನೇರ್ದು ಉದೀಪನ ಆಯ್ನ ಒಂಜಿ ಬಾರಿ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ನ ಕೆಲ್ಸ ದಾಯ ಪಂಡ ಆರ್ನ ರಡ್ಡು ಜೋಕ್ಲೆಗ್ಲ ಎಡ್ಡೆ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಕೊರ್ದು ರಡ್ಡು ಜೋಕುಲ್ಲ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ಕಲಾವಿದೇರು ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಸಂಗೀತ ಕಲಾವಿದೇರು ಆದ್ ಮೂಡ್ದು ಬೈದೇರು ಅತ್ತಂದೆ ಆರ್ಲ ಸ್ವತಃ ಕಲಾವಿದರ ಆದಿತ್ತು ನೆಡ್ದಾತ್ರ ನೆಕ್ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಬತ್ತೇಣಂದು ಯಾನ್ ಎನ್ವೆ ಅಂಚೆನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಆರ್ಬಕ ಇತ್ತೆ ಪಂಡೇರು ನಂಗೆ ಏತ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನಲ್ ಏತ್ ನಂಗೆ ಪಾತೆರಿಯ ಪಂಡೇರ್ ಪಂಡ ಎಂಚ ಆರ್ ಕಲ್ತೇರು ಒಂಜಿ ವರ್ಷ ಮುಟ್ಟ ಆರೆಗೆ ತಬಲನೆ ಇಜ್ಜಾಂಡ ಆಂಡ ಇತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೋಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಎಂಕಲ್ಡ ತಬಲ ಉಂಡು ಒಂದು ಬರ್ಪುನಕ್ಕೆ ಏನುಂಡು ಅಂಚ ಈ ದುಂಬು ಪುರ ಆತ್ ಕಷ್ಟಡು ನಂಗೆ ಅಂಚ ಕಲ್ತದ್ ಇತ್ತೆ ಆತ್ ದುಂಬ ಇದ್ರಿ ಇತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ತಬಲ ಉಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಇನ್ ಎಡ್ಡೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಲ್ಪಗ ಎಡ್ಡೆ ಕಲ್ತದ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಲ್ಲ ತಬಲ ವಾದಕೆರ ಆವೊಂದು ಪನ್ಪುನನೆ ಒಂಜಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂಜಿ ಆಶೆ ಅಂಚೆನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಬಲ ಗುರುಕುಲು ಇತ್ತೆ ಆರು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಸು ಪರ್ಬದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಡ್ಲ ನಿಕುಲ್ ತೂದಿಪ್ಪರು ಆರೈಟ್ ಪಾಲ್ ಪಡೆದಿತ್ತೇರು ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಮುರಣಿದ ಚಂಡೆ ಬಾರಿಸವನ ನೆಟ್ ಮೋದಿಜಿ ಯುಎಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋದಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಡ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಂಡೆ ಬಾರಿಸದನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಇನ್ನಿತ್ತ ಗುರುಕುಲು ಇತ್ತೆ ತಬಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ದ ಗುರುಕುಲು ಆತೆ ಅತ್ತಂದೆ ಎಂಕ್ ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆಡಾರು ತಾಸೆನು ಪಂಡು ಕೊಡ್ದು ಯಾಲ್ಲ ಆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಡು ತಾಸೆ ಬೊಟ್ಟು ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಮಲ್ತೇರು ಅವು ಅಂಚಾದು ಆರು ಏತ್ ಎಡ್ಡೆ ಕಲ್ಪಾವೇರು ಪನ್ಪುನೆಕ್ಕ ಒಂಜೆಲ್ಲೆ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆಡ್ ಎಂಕ್ ತಾಸೆ ಬೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಕಲ್ಪಾದ್ ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಪೋದ ಆರ್ನೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ತಾಸೆ ಬೊಟ್ಟದೆ ಅಂಚ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟದ ಕಲ್ಪಾರ್ತಿನ ಕೊಲು ಇನಿ ಬಾರಿ ಹುಮ್ಮಸ್ಸಡ್ ಬಾರಿ ನೆಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ತಬಲ ಕಲ್ಪೊಡು ಒಂದು ಬೈದೇರು ನಿಕುಲು ಪೂರ ಎಡ್ಡೆಡೆ ತಬಲ ಕಲ್ಪ್ಲೆ ನಿಕುಲು ಏತ್ ಎಡ್ಡೆ ಕಲ್ಪುವರೊಂದು ಪನ್ಪುನೇನು ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲಂಜಿ ನಮ್ಮ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಜುಲೈ 5th ಬೊಕ್ಕ 6th ನಮ್ಮ ಐನ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕ 6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಿಗೆ ರ್ಯಾಲಿಡ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂಜಿ ಪೂರ ಸಿರಿ ಪರ್ಬ ಅಂದ್ ಪನ್ಪುನ ಒಂಜಿ ನೆಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೂರ ಮೀಟ ಮುಟ್ಟಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟದ ಕೊಲು ಮುರಾಣಿ ಒಂಜಿ ಚೂರು ಜನ ಮೀಟ ಆತಾತೆ ಒರಿಜಿನಕ್ಲೆರ್ಲ ನಂಕ್ ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ಆತಜಿ ಆನಿ ಒಂಜಿ ಪೂರ ಜನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಾಪುನ ಒಂಜಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಆರೆ ಉಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಐನ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಆಜೆಕ್ ಜುಲೈ ಐನ್ ಆಜೆಕ್ ರ್ಯಾಲಿಡ್ ನಿಕುಲ್ ಪೂರ ಅಡೆ ಬಲೆ ಐಟ್ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಉಂಡು ಐಟ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಡ್ ಕಲ್ತನ ತಬಲ ಕಲ್ತನ ಜೋಕುಲ್ನಲ್ಲ ಒಂಜಿ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಲ್ಪುಗ ಅಂದ್ ಒಂಜಿ ಇಂದುಲ್ಲ ಉಂಡು ಅಂಚದ್ ನಿಕುಲು ಏತ್ ತೀರುಂಡು ಆತ ಕಲ್ಪಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲಂಜಿದ ನೆಟ್ ನಿಕುಲ್ನ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಂಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ತೂವೋಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಡ್ ಕಲ್ತನ ಜೋಕುಲು ಒಂದು ಪಂಪುನ ಒಂಜಿ ಎಂಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಅಂಚೆನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟ ಯಾನ ಬೀಂದ್ ಪಂಡೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇನಿತ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಡ್ ಬೇರೆ ಅಕ್ಷಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲೆ ಜೋಕುಲು ಅಕ್ಷಜ್ ಆದಿ ಅಕುಲ್ ಪೂರ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟದ ಜೋಕುಲು ಅಕುಲು ನಮ್ಮ ತುಳು ಕಲ್ಪೆರೆ ತುಳು ಪಾತ್ರೆ ಕಲ್ಪೆರೆ ಬತ್ತಿತ್ತೇರು ತುಳು ಲಿಪಿಕ್ ಬತ್ತಿತ್ತೇರು ಆದಿಲ ಬತ್ತಿತ್ತೇರು ಅಕ್ಷಜ್ ಆಟ ಬೀಟ್ ಆಟ ಬೀಟ್ ವಿನ್ನರ್ ಆದ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದೇನು ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ ದೆತ್ತೊಂದಿನ ಬಾಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟದ ಬಾಲೆ ಆದಿ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಅಕ್ಷಜ್ ಅಂಚೆನೆ ಇತ್ತ ನಮ್ಮ ಝೂಮ್ನು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಲ್ಪುನ ಜಗದೀಶ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟದ ಕ್ಯಾಲಿಫೋರ್ನಿಯಾದ ಅಂಬಾಸಿಡರ್ ಆರ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ತಬಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಆರ್ಲ ಉಲ್ಲೇರು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಆರ್ಲ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ವೆರಿ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟೆಡ್ ನಿಕುಲ್ ಪೂರ ವೆರಿ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಅಂಚ ನಿಕುಲ್ ಪೂರ ಎಡ್ಡೆ ಕಲ್ಪಲೆ ಎಡ್ಡೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಲ್ಪಲೆ ಖಾಲಿ ಕಲ್ತನೆ ಯಾವಜಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಬೋಡು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಲ್ತದೆ ಎಲ್ಲಂಜಿದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಎಡ್ಡೆಂತನ ಒಂಜಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಕೊರಡು ನಿಕುಲು ಓಕೆ ಮುಂದೆತ್ತ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನನೊಂಜಿ ವಿಷಯ ಪಂಡ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಬರ್ಪುನ ತಿಂಗಳು 23ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಿಗೆ ನವೆಂಬರ್ದ 23ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಯಕ್ಷಗಾನದ ನಲಿಕೆದ ಒಂಜಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಲ್ತೊಂದುಲ್ಲ ಐಕ್ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಕೆದಿಲಾಯರ್ ನಂಗೆ ಗುರುಕುಲಾದ ಬರ್ಪೇರು ನಿಕುಲು ನಿಕುಲು ಏರೆಗ್ ಪೂರ ನಿಕ್ಲೆ ಮನಸ್ಸುಂಡ ಅಕುಲ್ ಪೂರ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಬರ್ತಿ ಮಲ್ತದ ಐಕ್ಲ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಲೆ ಐಟ್ಲ ನಿಕುಲು ಪಾಲ್ಪಡೆಲೆ ಅಂಚೆನೆ ನನ್ನ ಒಂಜಿ ವಿಷಯದಾದ ಪಂಡ ಏರ್ ಪೂರ ನಿಕುಲು ಆಟದ ಸದಸ್ಯರತ್ತ ಅಕುಲ್ ಪೂರ ಆಟದ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಲೆ ಪಣೊಂದು ಎನ್ನ ರೆಡ್ ಪಾತೆರನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಪುವೆ ಜೈ ತುಳು ಅಪ್ಪೆ
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಶ್ರೀವಳ್ಳಿ ಅಕ್ಕ ಇರ್ತ ಪಾತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತಕ್ಲ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾತಲ ಅಂಚೆನೆ ನನ್ನ ಗುರುಕುಲಾಯನ ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಪೈ ಅರಿನ್ ಲೆಪ್ಪೆ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಪೇರು. ಸೊ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ that he is going to be conducting. So ಗುರುಕುಲಾಯನ ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಪೈ ಇವರು ಐತ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಪಂಡ್ರೆ ಬರೋಡು ಲೆಪ್ಪು.
Yes. Okay, namaskara once again. First of all, I also wanted to thank you, and great job by two siblings, Saanvi and Suhan. Suhan, you played tabla very well. Saanvi, you sang very well. So good job. Keep going. Okay, so regarding the tabla, I'm just going to explain about what we're going to cover, but I just wanted to also tell maybe 1 minute about what tabla is. Then I'll tell you about the classes. So I hope you can see me as well as my tabla. So for right-handers, so I hope, I mean, some people can be left-handers, but for the right-handers, this is the position to keep left side your dagga. This is called dagga, this drum, and the right hand side, this is called tabla. Okay, so basically dagga and tabla. Okay, and then you also have, ring at the bottom of it to stabilize it. This is the stabilization part, and then you keep it something like this. So I'm sure you have seen this kind of a thing. So keep the dagga straight and keep the tabla forward tilted, and then you play some basic sounds. It can be this, it can be this, it can be this. Basic syllables and then words. And then it can make sentences. You can make qaida, which is even longer. And then you can make like a rela, which is played at a faster pace. Can play laggis. So different beats, different styles. You can play classical, semi-classical, for bhajans, for light music, Bollywood, everything is possible. Possibilities are endless. Just have to. So basically, couple of things in the classes. I'm going to focus in the next 8 to 10 sessions. I'm going to focus on a lot on fundamentals, basics, techniques, and right way to sit, and the positions, and how to practice. And then there will be assignments. Daily assignments will be there, and I would also like to get at least one video assignment from you every week. So we want to make it focused, serious, and hardworking, and interesting and fun to make this a big success. Okay, so let me go through the class notes. I just want to make sure that I have something for you here. So today is just an introductory class, parts of tabla, and basic sounds and rhythms. And then second session will be sitting position, hands position, how the left drum plays and right drum plays. Okay, let me just keep it like this. Okay, how the left drum, which is dagga, plays, how the right drum and tabla, and then a combination sound. So you play it together, right? And this is only tabla, this is only dagga, the combination beats. And then what are the practice patterns that you need to study? And then the session 3 will be basic tabla words, right? So not just the syllables, you making words out of that, like it could be takita, tirakita, kitataka, tirakitataka, tirakitataka, tona, dhimna, like that. And again followed by tips of practice and beats and rhythms. And then next would be we will go more on the fundamentals. So more basic words, and how do you join it, and when you join it, there may be some difficulties. How do you follow certain techniques to make it easy to learn? And then importance of regular and focused practice. Okay, and then in the session 6, we'll also do different rhythms. So I picked up 2 rhythms here. One is Dadra, which is a 6-beat cycle. One is Kerava, which is 8-beat cycle. So I'm just going to focus on these simple, whereas most popular beat cycles, I'm going to explain them for you. Like how do you play Dadra? How do you play different variations out of it? What they are used for? What kind of music it is used for? And in the following sessions, I'll be teaching about Kerava, which is another popular beat cycle. Again, how do you identify the pattern? How do you memorize it? How do you practice it? And how do you associate that with the different music that you hear, be it classical, semi-classical, or even Bollywood or folk songs? Okay. And then in the session 9, I would give you some idea about larger or more structured tabla bowls. Like it can be Utan, Peshkar, Mukda, Tukda, Paran, Chakrada. Some basic idea. I don't intend to give you a lot, but at least to get some overall idea. Okay. And in the final session, we'll be revising everything that we have done so far, and we'll keep you some short and long-term goals, and how to indulge in tabla as a hobby, recreation, accompaniment, and or even as a meditation. Just playing plain. So you might have heard Yakshagana when they play this Maddale. You hear the sound; it is so pleasing and so meditative in nature. So same thing with tabla. You play. When you hear the nice pleasant sound, it's like a meditative sound, so you can use it for meditation also. So some tips and tricks to help you indulge in it as a hobby and recreation. And also what tabla can do, especially for small kids. You can, how tabla will help you to socialize, you increase your focus and make you a better person, right? It's all possible because it's a music. And finally, tabla is for all the ages. I have had students starting from 4. I still have students who aged 70 and have been my students for the last 4, 5, 6 years, and who are religiously practicing it and who are thoroughly enjoying it. Okay, this is very basic idea about my tabla teachings. Like I said again, I'll be focusing on the positions, basic tabla syllables, and tabla rhythms and tabla fundamentals, and then how to practice and how to keep it going. Okay, so this is my overall idea. If you have questions, you can always ask. There's a Q&A session also at the end. So I will conclude here. Thank you.
Thank you, Gurukule. The Q&A session starts now. So I'd call upon Gurukul Rajesh Pai, Shreevalli, and Bhaskar to be there. Shreevalli, so.
Yeah, just one more thing adding here. Jagdish Anna, can you share that the spreadsheet and I teach Nakalau in the art class information? You can just go over that, the top at the beginning. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to just highlight or just mention about those things? Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Class timings. Yes.
Yeah, so the class timings right now, I think it was advertised to be 7 a.m. Saturday for the Pacific timing, and it was
10
the
a.m.
one which was advertised was 3 p.m. Pacific timing and 6 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. But the proposed timing would be the same time that we are having today. So it's 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, and 9 a.m. Central. So I think we would like to know the preference on this. The reason we are hoping to keep the Saturday timing is it works better because it's a weekend and people can have social events in the evening. And the next question on the instrument, how to get it, cost, time frame, I think Gurukul Rajesh Pai, he will talk about that. And the daily assignment, I think he spoke. The communication, Shreevalli has already created a WhatsApp group, and you can send the homework using WhatsApp or email. And yeah, so we'll be issuing a certificate in the end of this course. So that is something that AATA will be giving. And the last class will be having a recital by all the students that have learned from Gurukul Rajesh Pai. So that is some of the things that Bhaskar wanted to go through. Yeah. Any other questions? You're free to ask right now. So the Gurukul can answer some of the questions, or Shreevalli or Bhaskar can answer also.
Yeah, so about the instrument, let me just give a word here. I was checking with most of the students. It looks like many students have their own sets, which is great. And those who do not have, I can, you can, if you are interested to procure, first one, if you know where to procure it from, if you know it's a good quality tabla, if you are sure, then go ahead with it. You don't need my help. But do not buy from Amazon or local Indian stores, because they are, most of the time, they are not good quality. If you have to buy on your own, go ahead, but make sure that you are buying from a reliable source and have it checked. Second option is I can help, because I order a lot of tabla from a top Indian maker from India, and they will deliver it to your doorstep. Okay, they will do a door delivery, and there are only two qualities. One is the best quality student set and best quality professional set. So the best quality student is what I recommend. You may not need professional right now. So that will cost about $400, including shipping, whereas the professional one cost about $600. So, but both are very top quality. Within 10 days, it will be shipped to you. So if you are interested in that route, let me know. I will be happy to help you out. Okay. And about the timings also, like Sushma just discussed, we felt that this is probably a better time for everyone, because 10 a.m. Eastern, I know it can be a little bit early for Pacific, but at the same time, you have the whole day to do some other things, as opposed to doing it in the afternoon. 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. sometimes can conflict with your social engagements. So this is the other thing. And other thing is, feel free to ask me any questions to me as well as Shreevalli ji or Bhaskar.
I think the floor is open for questions.
Yeah, another question, Gurna. I think regarding video recording and posting, will it be a separate WhatsApp group, or we'll use the same one?
We'll use same because we have small
Yeah, only
group, right?
students are there in that
Yeah.
group.
Yeah. And also we will be recording these classes in case we want to refer. Then we will post after the class and the WhatsApp group, and we'll put it in the YouTube as well as in the Google Drive, so that you can refer to the class notes.
Second question is about the instructions. Will those be verbal, or will there be written notes kind of notes?
So it will be both. It will be both. I will be talking about it. I will be, asking everyone to recite, as well as I will also provide the written instruction to everyone as a reference. One other thing is that before we meet in the next class, I would encourage everyone to switch on their Zoom, and those who have tabla, keep your tabla set in front of the Zoom, and make sure your video and everything is clearly visible, you and your tabla. Like, I hope I'm in a good setting here. You can see me as well as my tabla, right? So something like that. I mean, some of you probably are used to online sessions. You know how to do it. But with tabla, there are two focuses. One is I want to see your face, and I want to see your tabla. At least the top part. I don't have to see the entire thing. At least the top part and the top surface, so that I can see your finger, which is most important to me. Okay, so try that option before coming to the next class, and keep yourself ready. So if you don't have questions, I quickly, I will just name these people. Can I just see your face, and so that I get an opportunity to greet each of you. So let's start with Chidananda Boligadda. I think his son Akshaj.
Yes, yes.
So Akshaj, are you there?
Stop the screen sharing, Bhaskar.
And
I can see Akshaj's beautiful smiling face there.
Yeah,
Akshaj,
Akshaj is also a good piano artist. He plays beautiful piano. Yes.
that's wonderful. So we will love to hear your piano sometime. And also, since you
He
are
played
learning
in
tabla,
our Bisuparba. Yes,
Super.
actually.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So we can use your piano for our next year's Raleigh performance also. Piano and tabla, we can do some of those combinations. Okay, that's great to know. How old are you, Akshaj? 10-year-old. Okay, and you are based out of Los Angeles?
No.
No, yeah.
Iowa, but we are actually moving to Chicago now. So we are right now in Chicago.
Oh, you are in
Okay.
Chicago. Okay.
Okay, yeah. You can tell your name, your place, and your native place, and what you're doing. And
Okay.
those things, just yeah.
Akshaj, he was our Balle Tulu Kalpuga student. So he can talk in Tulu also.
I think, are you on mute? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Akshaj. It's okay. You can speak in English. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Akshaj. I am 10 years old.
And you are from, you moved to Chicago from Iowa, correct? And where is your dad and mom's place back in India?
My mom is in Puttur and my dad's in Vidal.
Okay, fantastic. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Okay, great to have you here. So next we'll move on to Deepa Adyantaya. Is she online? Okay, probably she has moved out. Next one is Jagdish Kumar. Jagdish Anna, are you still here?
Jagadish Sharna is the one.
Yes.
You
Yes,
know him.
Bhaskar.
of course. Sorry. Of course. He's an artist, come student, come presenter, come all everything. Okay,
He is
please.
all-rounder.
Student.
Please go ahead, introduce yourself one more time.
ഞാൻ ഇത്തെ പൂനെ മಲ್ಪೇರಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲಿಫೋರ್ನಿಯಾಡೆ ಊರು ಕಾರ್ಕಳಡ್ ಇರ್ನ ಗುರುಕುಲ ಕಾರ್ಕಳದ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice. And ಮೂಲು ಇಪ್ಪುನವಲ್ ಮೆಲ್ಪಿಟಾಸ್
All Milpitas, California.
Milpitas. And have you here exposure unda music adu tumbu?
Inji. Enkonji dance la music la red exposure ijjadu. Last to last year dance onji mante. Music the onji to-do listed undu.
Onji dance baidandu Arna.
Okay, very good.
That's why I'm like some music I want to learn, and I also want to teach my son, because right now he's doing piano, and I'd like him to also pick up something else.
Yes, please have him join and let him watch the class.
Yeah. I mean,
do that too.
Yeah. Right.
Because I have a lot of these combinations because of the son, the father joined, because of father son joined. So I have at least 4 or 5 combinations like that, father son.
Yeah, it'll be easier. One set is enough for both. Right?
Yes. And you already have a set, right?
Yeah, we'll be getting one today.
Good. Okay, so we'll move on to Nataraj Naik. Natarajanna, are you there still?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you. I would like to see you.
Yeah, I'm on video.
Oh, yes, I can see you. Namaskara, Natarajanna. Please introduce yourself again.
ನನ್ನ ಊರು ಕಾರ್ಲದಲ್ಪ ಮಿಯಾರು ಅಪಗಡೆ ಮಂಡಲಕ ರತ್ನಾಕರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಜುಗಡೆ ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಓನನ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಅಂಚ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಟು ಬಿ ಹಿಯರ್. ಇತ್ತೆ ಬರ್ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ಹಾಲಿವುಡ್, ಸದರ್ನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲಿಫೋರ್ನಿಯಾ.
Okay.
24 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿತ್ತೆ ಇಡೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. Very interested in Indian classical music, but I did not have an opportunity to learn in any way because of lack of opportunity in the rural areas during childhood. Really interested, but could not get opportunity. So it's a good opportunity. I'm very happy. Baka enna magal 14 ವರ್ಷ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಉಂಡು ಲೈಕ್ ಬಟ್ ಈ ತಬ್ಲಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 3 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಅಂದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಶನಿವಾರ ಸೊ ಅಪ್ಪಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಉಂಡು ಅಂಚದ್ ಯಾನು ಸೈನ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಂತಾರ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಇಂಕಲ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಉಂಡು ತಬ್ಲಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಯಾಂಡಮಿಕ್ ಪುನಗ ಬಟ್ systematically cultural opportunity it is a really good opportunity. So thank you, Art, and thank you, Rajachandra.
Fantastic, Nataraj. Thank you. And irna magalagala interest itanda tabla kalprega at least a sample class. You're welcome. Daik Panda, one of my major goal is to encourage girls, ladies to join tabla class because I have many girl students, and one of the girl has done tabla arangetra also under me. So that is one of my major goals. Girls should come more forward to tabla. This is an art form which is perfectly suited for girls as well. But thank you. Thanks for your introduction. I'll move on to Nayana Acharya next. Namaskara, Nayanaka.
Namaskara. Yana Ipani, North Carolina, Raliegh. Originally, Udupi, Kundapura side.
Okay.
Malatane, Carnatic music background undu. Ena pulli radullo enotugu arna parvata yen sign up maltini yan kaltita aregla kalpaka anta undu.
Great idea. This is a leading by example panna unde ee kalpada betadana kaltanda avu aklega encouragement korpundu dayak panda enkala unde atla anchane amma maga combination ittanda amma dayak panda magaga onje encourage avudu panda amma maltina anchane papa maltina joke lega ancha. So this is a great thing. I'm so glad, especially ladies join under enka bari kushi dayak panda they are sincere, focused, and they can encourage and motivate everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Next, we move on to Praveen Manai. I don't know if he's still here or I don't know if he joined also. Not very sure. If he's not there, let's move on to two more are there. Next is Sushma. Please, Sushmaka, please. Irna mage ullera Adi Bangaira.
Adi will online. 1 minute.
Hello.
Namaskar, Adi.
Namaskar. My name is Adi, and I'm in 5th grade. I live in Pensylvania. I'm from Mangalore, and I'm 10.
Very good. Nice, neat introduction. I'm happy to see you at tabla also. And I was told that you did have some tabla background, which makes my job a little bit easier. Okay. I'm looking forward to see you next class. Okay. Thank you, Adi.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. The last one, I'll move on to Hamsanath Hegde. Okay. I can see him now. Namaskar, Hamsanath. You are probably on mute. Okay. Okay. Now you please go ahead and speak up.
Okay. Enna pudar Hamsanath Hegde ende in Atlanta dipuna. Atlanta battadu onji 20 varsha ande. As usual enkala software professional background. Enna ammana oru bedra appana Karkala. But I grew up in Belgaum. Music da ganda gali gotti jenke. So undu ite first time getting into that. But inspiration panda jokullane. So enna reddu jokulla multiple instruments play malpere. So ancha aklen hudite in inspire ate. So ancha aklontugu jugal bandi malpuga ande tabla dottugu.
Super.
Very nice.
Fantastic. So guarantee jugal bandi malpuga baka real idla onji goal dika because
rally undu next year.
Especially Shreevalli akka pannilaka ಒಂದು parents and uncle next generation akla encourage maltadu onji combination maltu onji program malpuli. We will definitely keep that in mind. So thank you so much. Again, thanks for all the students, parents for joining and sharing your views and feedback. I will hand it over to Shreevalli and Bhaskar now.
Pura land, pura janalla namma maltana introduce. Pura andate.
Pura anda, yes, correct.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, palle.
Itte yan vote of thanks ನಮಗೆ ಮಾತಾಕ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅರಿಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗತ್ತೇಜಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾತಾಕಲ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿದ ಭಾಸ್ಕರನ್ನ ಆಟದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿದಾಕ್ಲಿಗ್ ಅರ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚ ಪನಡುಂದೇ ಇಜ್ಜಿ ಅರ್ನ 12 ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ನಂಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಯಾವಂದು ಅರ್ನ ಅಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ Aikasadian ite panpe arna like he has so many accolades in his professional and other fields too. So, but I have to say that he has been a big supporter of all art forms. Aredasradar ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಒಂದು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿ ಆದ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಿನಿಕ್ ಈತ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಎತ್ತೋನು ಆಟ ಅರ್ನ ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು. ಸೊ ಎಂಕಲ್ನ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆದ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬೋನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪಂಡ್ರೆಗ್ ದಾಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಹೆಸಿಟೇಟ್ ಮಲ್ಪರಿಗೆ ಏಲ ಮಾತಾಗ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಲ್ಪರು ನಾನೇನ್ವೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಇತ್ತು ಜೇಡಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರತಿ ಅರ್ನ ಮಾತಾಯ್ಟ್ಲು ಒಳ್ಳೆದು. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚ ಪನೋಡುಂದೇ ಜೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸಾಪುಂಡು. ಸೊ ಭಾಸ್ಕರನ್ನ ಈರ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದು ವೋಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ.
ಓಕೆ ಮಾತಾಡಗ್ಲ ಸೊಲ್ಮೇಲು ಯಾನೊಂಜಿ ಪಿದಾಯುಲ್ಲೆ ಎಂಕ್ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಒಂಜಿ ಕಡೆ ಬರಲಾದಿತ್ತು ನಂಚ ಅದು ಸಾರಿ ಎನ್ನ ಕಾರಡುಲ್ಲೆ ಮಾತಾಡಗ್ಲ ಪುಡರು ಸೊಲ್ಮೇಲು ಒಂಜಿ ಲೇಸ್ ಬೊಬೆ ಲೇಸ್ ಎಡ್ಡೆಡ ಒಡ್ಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಚುರುಟು ಒಂಜಿ ಪಾತ್ರೆ ಉಂಡು ಪನಿ ಪನಿ ಸೇರ್ದು ಪಲ್ಲ ಪಣ್ಣದ ಅಂಚ ಮಾತೆರ್ನ ಒಂಜಿ ಸಹಕಾರ ಬೆರಿ ಸಹಾಯ ದಾಂದೆ ಇಂಚಿನ ವಾಲೇಸುಲ ಆಪುಜಿ ಐಕ್ ಇತ್ತೆ ಮಾತೆರೆಗ್ಲ ಒಂಜಿ ಸೊಲ್ಮೆ ಸಂದಾವನ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಲ್ಪನ ಪೊರ್ತು. ಇನ್ನಿತ್ತ ಈ ಲೇಸ್ಗ್ ಮಾನಾದಿಗದ ಬಿನ್ನೆರಾದ ಬತ್ತನಂಚಿನ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಆಟದ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಆಯ್ನ ಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಉಡುಪೆರೆಗ್ ಅಂಚನೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ತಬಲಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ದ ಗುರುಕುಲು ಅಂಚನೆ ಇನ್ನಿತ್ತ ಬಿನ್ನೇರಾದ ಬತ್ತನಂಚಿನ ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಪೈ ಮೇರೆಗ್ ಅಂಚನೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಆಟದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಟ ಮತ್ತು ರಥದ ಸಾರಥಿ ಆದಿತ್ತ ಎದುರು ಒಯ್ತಂದ್ ಪೋಪನಂಚಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಗುರ್ಕರ್ಲಾಯ್ನ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಶ್ರೀವಳ್ಳಿ ರಾಯಿ ಮಾರ್ಟೆಲ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಮಾತೆರೆಗ್ಲ ಆಟದ ಪರವಾದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಲ್ಪೆ ಅಂಚನೆ ಸೊಲ್ಮೇಲ್. ಅವತ್ತಂದೆ ಈ ಲೇಸಿಗ್ ಬೇತೆ ಬೇತೆ ಊರುಡ್ದು ಬೇತೆ ಬೇತೆ ಕಡೆ ಹಿಡ್ದು ಗಣ್ಯರು ಬಿನ್ನೇರು ಬೈದ್ಯರು ಅಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಮಾತೆರೆಗ್ಲ ಆಟದ ಪರವಾದ ಉಡಲ್ದಿಂಜಿನ ಸೊಲ್ಮೇಲು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಅಂಚನೆ ಈ ಝೂಮ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಲ್ತದು ನಂಗೆ ಮಾತ ಇವನ ಎಡ್ಡೆಡ್ ಆಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಮಲ್ತಿನ ಆಟದ ಕ್ಯಾಲಿಫೋರ್ನಿಯಾದ ಅಂಬಾಸಿಡರ್ ಐನ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಜಗದೀಶ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅರೆಗ್ ಅಂಚನೆ ಬಾರಿ ಪೊರ್ಲುದ MC ಮಲ್ತದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬೊಡಿತ್ನಾತ್ ಹದ್ದು ರೀತಿಡ್ ಪಂಡದು ಈ ಲೇಸಿನ ನಡಪಾದ ಕೊನ್ಯ ಸುಷ್ಮಾ ಜಯಚಂದ್ರ ಮೇರು ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ವೇನಿಯಾದ ಆಟದ ಅಂಬಾಸಿಡರ್ ಅರೆಗ್ಲ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಅವತ್ತಂದೆ ಸುರುಕು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಈ ಲೇಸಿನ ಉದಿಪನೆ ಮಲ್ತದು ಐದು ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಪನ್ಯ ಅಂಚಿನ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಆಟದ ಬಾಲ್ಯ ಆಟದ ಜೋಕ್ಲು ಸಾನ್ವಿ ಅಸೈಗೊಳಿ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಸುಹಾನ್ ಅಸೈಗೊಳಿ ಮಕ್ಳಿಗ್ಲ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಂದಾವೆ. ಅವತ್ತಂದ ಈ ಆಟದ ಈ ಲೇಸಿಗ್ ಬೆರಿಸಾಯದು ಎದುರು ಅಲ್ಪ ಮುಲ್ಪ ಮಾತ ನೆಟ್ಲ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಲ್ತನ ಅಂಚಿನ ಮಾತ ಆಟದ ಅಡ್ವೈಸರ್ ನಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಬದುಕೇರ್ ನಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಅಂಬಾಸಿಡರ್ ನಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ನಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಮಾತೆರೆಗ್ಲ ಅಂಚನೆ ಇನಿ ಈ ಲೇಸಿಗೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಯ್ನ ಮಾತ ಕಲ್ಪಾರ್ತಿ ನಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಮಾತ ಜೋಕ್ ನಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ನಕ್ಲೆಗ್ಲ ಆಟದ ಪರವಾದ ಉಡಲ್ದಿಂಜಿದ ಮಲ್ಪನ ಸೊಲ್ಮೇಲು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಈತ ಪೊರ್ಲುಡೆ ಎಂಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಧನ್ಯವಾದನ ಪನ್ಯ ಇರೆಗ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೂರ ಜನತಾ ಪರವಾದ್ಲ ಮಲ್ಲ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಲು.
ಓ ಅಡೆ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಂಡ್ ಓಕೆ.
ರತ್ನಾಕರಣ್ಣ ಉಲ್ಲರ ರತ್ನಾಕರಣ್ಣ ಹೋಯ್ರಾ
ಇಜ್ಜಿ ಪೋತುಜಿ ಉಲ್ಲೇನ್.
ಓಕೆ ಇಡೇಗ್ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಆಟದ ಈ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಎಂಡ್ ನನ್ನ ಪಟ್ಟಂಗ ಬೋಡಿತ್ನ ಪಾತೆರು.